What is up, everybody? Good morning. I'm excited because this is day 3 of the 14 days in a row challenge. And here's the deal. If you're on day 3, awesome. If you haven't started, that's okay. This is all about your personal growth. This isn't a competition. You can't win. You can't beat someone else. The only thing you can do is lose, because you could potentially lose the opportunity to get better at an area in your business that really matters. And so if you're new to this whole thing, this is the you versus the camera 14 days in a row challenge. The whole point of this is not for you to go live like I'm doing right now. It is simply to perform the act of recording a video 14 days in a row. Why? Because video is muscle memory, just like anything else in your life. If you work out every day, right, that is a habit that you create that gets easier over time. If you go on a date night every week with your spouse, that is a habit you create that creates a healthy relationship and an opportunity for the two of you to grow. Video is no different. So many of you that I interact with at conferences, that I talk to on social media, your biggest struggle is video. And you keep saying, I know I need to get better. I know I just need to do it. I just need to rip the Band-Aid off. No, you need to create repetition. You've got to create repetition. And so this is why I created this challenge. And so what I want to give you guys this morning for just like 4 minutes are a few questions to ask yourself if you're struggling with what content you want to produce. This is kind of what I walk myself through. So the first question that you want to ask yourself is, who do you like to work with? Who do you like to work with? Think back over the last few transactions you've had, whether they're buyers or sellers or whatever, and ask yourself, which one of these past experiences did I enjoy the most? Why? What uniqueness did that person have or that couple have? Like what was it about them that made that experience better? Was it your similarity? Was it the area of town? What was it? That needs you to help you determine, who do you like to work with? That's it. That's all we're trying to come up with in this first question. We're not trying to solve world hunger. We're not trying to be the guru of anything on social media. Just ask yourself the question, who do you like to work with? The second question is, what do they not know that they need to know? So as you begin to develop your ideal client in your head, you have to also begin to process, what information will they find most valuable from me? Right? Where are they stuck? What do they not know? And this should begin to frame the type of content that we create. If you get asked a lot about a certain part of the process, that's an instant trigger that's what most people don't understand. And so you need to create content that breaks that down in a simple way so that they can gain understanding and knowledge about that area of the process. This is how this works. And guys, don't overthink this. Y'all are the experts, which means you forget more about your industry than most consumers will ever even know. And so what happens is, because you're around it all day, every day, you begin to go, well, doesn't everybody know that? Doesn't everybody understand how this works? Guys, the answer is no, they don't. They do not understand. And so you've got to be there to teach them. If you feel like it's basic, good. Because their brains don't work like yours. They're not the expert. They need it to be simple. That's why I'm breaking this down, right? In a lot of ways, I think, are these questions relevant? Like, this should be so simple. But guys, it's not. Because if it was, you would be doing it. But you're not. So What do they not know that they need to know? Guys, here's the third question. And in my opinion, the most important one potentially. Who else knows them? Why does this matter? If you can identify who else knows my ideal client, and I'm not necessarily talking about like a name of a person, but what other industry also needs the type of people that you want. These should become the natural people that you bring on camera with you, right? This is why lenders and realtors work so well together, because they need the same people. And so if you as the realtor can partner with the right lender, right, then y'all are going to benefit from that relationship. And so think outside the box. Who else knows your ideal client? Bring those people on camera with you. Interview them. Just talk on camera together about a particular subject. But you can leverage the people that also know them so that ultimately they will get to know you. Guys, this happened to me yesterday. I met a new friend that we'd virtually known each other, but we never really spent any time together. And so we had a Zoom call. And then after that, I post something on Instagram about our call. And then instantly what happened? I got several new requests for people to be connected to me from her peer group. Guys, this is how social media works. It's a giant game of telephone. We just have to be connected to the right people. This is not rocket science. Just put a little bit of effort, a little bit, and watch this work incredibly well for you. I talked to a friend of mine last night, and she said, Kyle, it's crazy. She said, despite the craziness of our world, I already broke all of my goals for 2020. And I said, oh my gosh, that's incredible. What do you attribute it to? You know what she said? Consistency on social media. That was the first thing out of her mouth that contributed to her ability to hit her goals. And it's not even October yet. Guys, this works. So, who do you like to work with? What do they need to know that they don't already know? Who else knows them? And the last question, guys, what platform are they most likely to see you on? What platform are they most likely to see you on? You don't need to be trying really hard, but you're in the wrong place. I was working yesterday with a 17-year-old girl that has a really cool nonprofit where she helps homeless people. And it's really cool. I loved experiencing and seeing the heart that she has for it. But here's what was interesting. She's 17 years old. So she's on TikTok, she's on Snapchat, she's doing Instagram. But then I asked her, hey, tell me, what's the average age of your donor? And it was over 60. And so she was spending all this time where young people are, but the people she needs to attract that have the money aren't on those places. And so I started laughing and I said, hey, you're going to officially be the youngest person that has a Facebook account, because Facebook is where 60-year-olds with money that have a heart to give back are going to potentially find you. So you've got to know what platform are they most likely to see you on. Guys, this is what it takes. This is what it takes. You've got to have a plan. You have to put a little bit of effort into the planning of this if you want it to go well for you. All right, that's why I have notes. Because if I want this to go well, then I better do a little bit of strategizing and planning and thinking through, like, what do you need that are watching this? You can do it too. But here's what matters more than anything. Take action. Take action. Take action. This is 14 days. Remember, you don't have to post anything. You literally can record these in your bedroom, in your living room, at your office, and no one ever even sees them. But you're working the muscle, you're working the muscle, you're working the muscle. And you will see the difference 14 days from now or 11 days from now if you're on day 3 of the challenge, and it's going to make a difference in your business. So jump on this challenge. Get uncomfortable. Stop saying that you need to be better. You need to do this. This needs to be a part of what you do. Stop saying that. And stop blaming it on being busy. Stop blaming it on the chaos of your life right now, because none of those things are going to change. I was talking to a buddy of mine who's also a coaching client of mine, and he and his wife are having record-breaking, every month they're breaking new records. And I texted him and was like, bro, I need some videos. Where are they at? And his response was, dude, it's so crazy over here. To which I had to say, when is it not going to be crazy? Y'all got little kids. Y'all are high achievers. You're never going to purposefully slow down. That's just not going to happen. So do you want to look up 2 years from now and see how you truly missed it? Or do you want to go, you know what, Kyle's right. I'm not going to slow down. This isn't going to change. I've just got to do it. So do it. How can I help? Let me know. Put it in the comments. I'm here for you guys. Day number 3 of the video challenge. 14 days in a row. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Talk to y'all soon.